So, you know, I've been in the gym.
Talk about it.
Why don't you talk about it?
No,
You're my
you
trainer.
talk about it. You know what? You talk about it because I this is a new thing on the earth for you.
Very much.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you need to. Well, let's rewind. Let's rewind.
Let's go back.
What? I want to talk about two incidents. Okay, two things. The first time that you worked out with me or us, right? Was at the Feast of Tabernacles. Can you highlight that? Like, what was your motivation? Why did you think to get up just to work out?
Okay, well, because we mandated everybody to work out, right? Everybody had mandatory workouts.
We did.
So it was about 7 in the morning.
In the middle of the woods.
In the middle of the woods.
Middle of the woods.
Yeah. It's like 7 in the morning, and I hadn't been to sleep from the night before. And I said, hey, it's workout time. I'm going to just go ahead and work out, you know, instead of just let my men do it, right?
Right.
So I went to work out. I mean, it's pretty simple.
But, yo, how he came to work out was the funniest thing ever because, like, where we worked out was, right, like, where we were camping at, it was, like, kind of like on a slope, a hill. So we're kind of, like, at the bottom of the hill, and he just comes down with his shorts and just like, all right, y'all. Everybody's looking back. Oh, shit.
I was fired up.
He was fired up. Like, oh, shit, Chief woke up. All right, cool. So he comes in, he walks in, and then take us through that.
You know, he want to get us warmed up with a couple of laps. Two laps, and that's what set me up for failure was the laps.
2 laps
was the cardio, right?
The warm up.
So the warm up, I realized on that second lap, I was running pretty hard because, you know, it was that slope.
Yes.
So I was running pretty hard on that second lap, I realized. And because I did that, my heart was jumping through my chest.
Already.
Automatically.
Racing.
So I'm going through the stations because he got different stations set up. I'm knocking the stations out. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm doing well.
He really was.
But my heart is beating through my chest, right? So it gets to a point where I'm like, after about the 3rd, 4th station, I'm like, nah, something ain't right. I've never, ever in my life felt like this before. It's never happened, right? So all of a sudden I go to sit down, man, and boom, I throw up.
Oh,
damn. And what's so crazy is brothers were saying all weekend, somebody's going to throw up on Sunday. And that somebody. And me, I've always seen like, remember Any Given Sunday, Willie Beeman, like people throwing up,
right before the huddle,
exercising and stuff. Like, I've never ever been there. I don't understand. I don't even understand like why would you throw up because you're working out? Like why? It happened. You know what I'm saying? And it happened. And then you know, thank God for our friend from Memphis, Kamaya, who was there to literally hold my arms up for me because I wasn't doing it. He had to hold my arms up for me.
Listen.
I'm sorry, he was just had me propped up. I couldn't. I just was like. The way I was feeling, I just want this to be over. Like, how long is this gonna last?
It's like, you know what it's like? It's like having a drunk experience and you telling yourself, I'll never drink again, God. Just please just help me out. You know,
literally.
That's what it's like. So I've never been in that position. I never actually threw up in any workout that I've ever had, right? But I'm not gonna be naive to say I can't see how it can't happen. I understand. But yo, even me, and I've been training for a long time, and I've seen people be in that state where like I've had to go to the store and go get some fucking ice and get them a cold towel and put it on their neck or head because I give a free session and I'm not going hard, but at the same time, like these people have never worked out before, or at least they're not used to how you train.
Exactly.
So you give them a little, you give them enough, you take back, you just kind of take them through a roller coaster, right? And then a finishing move I used to do was just always something that was a little high intense to get the heart rate going, all for the purpose of selling. Because whenever you get someone's heart rate up, it's easy for someone to say yes. A little tidbit out there for y'all, who are in the sales world. You know what I'm saying?
Getting people's heart rate going, gets them a little bit.
Yeah, because it's like
that's good. That's good for them too.
Yeah, so if your heart rate is pumping,
get them niggas excited. They go, hey,
you
gonna upsell?
I'm good. Are you good? Yes. Hey, do you want to do this? Yeah. Like your endorphins are going. Right. Brain activity's clocking. Right. So, but when I saw him work out and then when I saw him go through that episode, I was scared.
You were scared?
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like I was a little nervous.
Damn, that's
I didn't know
crazy.
Because you know what? Because I just saw you and you were just like this.
I was definitely like that. I was definitely like that.
I'm like,
I was
yo,
definitely
lift your
like
head
that,
up, bro. You got to get that oxygen passing. I was a little nervous, but I was just like, bro, like, I hope this motherfucker don't pass out. We in the woods. We gonna have to call the ambulance. Like, I don't want to be the person.
Man, no, I was fucked up. I was definitely fucked up. The coming out really just held me up. And then bro wife came and gave me a banana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So did you eat though that morning?
Nah, bro.
He
And I
didn't go
hadn't
to
been
sleep.
I was up.
We was up all night.
That's
all
why.
night.
No,
Yeah.
that's not just why.
Yeah, that
that's
might be
not
part
it.
of it though.
There were various factors.
It's
various
part of
factors.
it. Like, he never worked out. Well, he's worked out probably, but he's never
Like,
worked.
I'm not a worker outer.
He's not a worker outer.
Uh-huh.
He hasn't worked out in a long time. So for him to go
And I
into
haven't,
that exercise,
like,
I was doing circus and it wasn't no bullshit.
Yeah, I
No.
know. I know what that is. When he said the different exercises. So
Like the little stations?
Y'all were
Yeah.
jumping into,
Yeah, it was going from station to station to station, and a person was behind you, so it made you feel like I need to hurry up.
Yeah, that urgency was there.
That's why I like them stations.
We gets motherfuckers going.
So yeah, I was nervous though, to say the least.
That's yeah. I mean, I was just kind of like, oh my god, man, what is going on?
Yeah,
I've never felt this way.
Yeah.
Before.
Absolutely.
I just need to get out of the woods.
Absolutely.
The proverbial wood, not the little woods. 'Cause
Yes.
I'm gonna be in the woods all
Yes.
week. But it was crazy. I was just like, God
Right.
damn, this is
I mean, I can understand because
you been there?
You been there before?
yeah, when I was doing, I did it. I think I did it like last year or the year before that. Boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing boxing with my cousin, and I was like, "This is easy" because it was like a 30-minute workout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you heard about it. It's called Round 9. Okay, it's on my keys, but I tried to do it. The 30 minutes. It was like almost 30 minutes. But the cool thing about the whole experience was you could see your heart rate on the board.
Oh,
They gave you like a little
wristband.
Heart monitor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and whatever you could see, it's like stats of it'll say like your number and what you got going on. So if my heart rate was going up too high, she would tell me to calm down. Like still do the workout but calm down. But that was the only thing that was cool about it. But I was about to die in there.
Yeah, no, it's real.
My cousin was, she finished and I was damn near last. Like I was like, I'm good.
Listen, working out ain't no bullshit, especially if you into it and if you're dealing with a person who knows what's going on. So the second experience, which was just recent, this week.
Monday. Yeah.
Y'all went in the gym?
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah. So like what prompted you? Can I give you my little spiel of why you even came to the gym?
Can I say my first?
You go ahead.
I think after that throw up, he was like, okay, I really probably do have to go back.
No, because
no.
that was in September.
That was in September.
Oh, for
all
real?
the way now. Yeah. That was in September versus now.
Yeah. So
September, goddamn.
my exegesis of this.
Okay, go ahead.
It is like when you y'all don't know this yet. I don't think y'all gonna. You know what? Y'all might know this. Y'all might get a little snippet, but I think it's gonna be a while. I don't know. That's all predicated off the Most High and Chief right here. But he came out with something that was profound, bro. It was serious as far as SICARRI goes. It was serious, and I think that's what made you feel like not only accountable, but like I have to better myself too in certain areas that I'm lacking. That's what I feel. That's my opinion. I don't know.
If it is, it's subconscious.
Okay.
It's not really conscious. It's just like, y'all was just like, we up here. And I'm like, all right. Like, I didn't have to take the kids to school on Monday, Martin Luther King Day. So it's nothing getting in my way. So let's go.
I don't believe that's that. I don't think
That's
so.
all.
Because I've asked you before.
That's what was in the front of my mind.
Okay.
Again, this could have been something else subconsciously going on. I think it's on time, versus what we've been talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With that in mind, as far as the body and the importance of the body. So, I certainly think that could be a subconscious reason. But really, I did. All right, let's go. Boom. I looked. Okay, I put a little outfit together. That also had me. That also, I like to get dressed. So.
He came stunned.
Niggas don't even wear shit like that to go work out. You know what I'm saying?
He came stunned.
So, boom.
It worked out too.
But then also when we get in there, it's like, all right, cool. Like, I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
And he did well.
Cool.
He did very, very well. And he showed up again and again. Like,
and people been telling me my whole life, I got different genetic advantages. Like, if I really started getting in shape, I would be in great shape. You know what I'm saying? I've got all the genetic advantages. So I might as well finally at 32 start to take advantage because I've been bullshitting. I just don't know how anybody's gonna have any girls after this.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a problem.
I just don't understand. Like I was trying to do everybody a favor, you know, give everybody a chance.
Yeah. It's not gonna happen. Yo, once he figures out that he needs to be in the gym, it's a wrap.
I'm sore. I'm so sore though. I'm sore.
Right. He's already cocky. He's already cocky.
I got a massage last night after the workout, so that certainly helped with my soreness and everything. But
and he's strong too.
You know what I'm saying,
well,
just
I got
naturally.
my waist trainer coming in. It's supposed to be landing today.
Which one did you get? What kind?
Wait,
hold on. You know what? Hold on. I gotta ask. Did you get a waist trainer or did you get a waist trimmer? Because those are two different things, and one is better than the other.
I got the one where it's not only supporting just the stomach, it's supporting the back too.
So let me ask you: is it Velcro or is it clamps, like clips?
It's a zipper.
Okay. Does it have metal rods in it?
I don't know, but can I show you?
You can show me.
Get my phone?
The reason why I'm asking, because you have to be very, very careful with those waist trimmers, because I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
The one with the Velcro, those are better. Why? Because it gives. They came out with who's the lady? Damn, she lives right in Atlanta too, in Buckhead.
Cool.
Keisha?
No, Edomite.
White woman.
She created that elasticity. She made millions off of it. Spanx.
I don't know.
That's what it's called.
Oh, the Spanx. Yeah.
So she has her headquarters, not her headquarters, but she has a major store in the shops of Buckhead. She lives right in Buckhead.
Okay.
Made millions. Hundreds of millions of dollars.
Like the stuff that the cheerleaders wear.
Exactly.
Boom.
She designed something to where they started making like clamps. And what was happening, it was creating that little skinny waist that women like. But the problem is that it was pushing your organs together.
Yeah.
That's why women are going and then sucking it in. That's bad for your organs. You need something that's gonna give, and that's why you would see like these women with this crazy waistline, and then their hips would be like this. Is because not only were their organs compressed, but their stomach was also being compressed, and they thought they were doing something just for the looks, but really it's unhealthy.
I see some girls in Africa who naturally look like that.
I believe that.
In Uganda.
I believe that.
I see this girl from Uganda. I'm talking about, man. Her waist to ass ratio was
that's crazy.
Her waist to ass ratio was one of the most insane, but like physics defying. It defied the laws of gravity. I think even, you know what I'm saying. But I digress. But yeah, so that's not healthy.
That's not healthy.
It hurts the organs.
It hurts the organs. You can't do that.
Wow.
How pissed off are you though about seeing a girl with a voluptuous bottom, and then the thigh ratio was off?
Oh, okay.
And, like that pisses me off.
No, it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't piss me off. I would prefer. My preference is, I love thighs.
Yes.
I love calves even.
Even more
when
important.
The calves can complement the thigh.
They look great in heels.
Oh,
it looks great.
You're really like she's sturdy. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
She's sturdy.
Just like the legs. Just like the legs.
You know what I mean? The leg is sturdy.
Yeah, the body.
She's got a calf going to the thigh. So that's great. But if a girl don't have it,
I can't do it.
I can do it. It doesn't. I don't.
No.
I prefer the thigh, but if you're not sturdily built, it's all right as long as
need proportion.
As long as the most important part is there. But the proportion, because some of these girls be going around looking like ants.
Yeah.
Well, some of them are cute though, but it really should be a full package though.
Okay,
you feel
I
me?
agree.
It should be a full package. Ass match the hips, match the thighs, match the calves. That's what it should be. Excuse me. That's what it should be, but it's not always all the time.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. So I got a question for you. Kat, I want you to chime on this.
That's what
heavily.
she got. Boom.
Yeah.
That looks Velcro, no?
Let me see.
It looks nice.
Yeah,
it looks
good.
supportive.
It looks supportive. See, but they're changing it up. But if you go like years past,
I know what you're talking about.
You know, like them shits were like. Remember they had the nude colored ones?
Yeah.
Like them shits was ridiculous, bro. They weren't
Plus,
good.
you're talking about like people are wearing. They're not getting their body done. They're wearing the faja. They're not supposed to be wearing that. That's for like people that got their bodies done.
Yeah, to shape them after the surgery.
That's also messing up their bodies, like their organs and stuff.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about because they were talking about it when waist trainers first came out.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big industry. I mean, they're gonna sell. But what do you think about a woman who makes 6+ figures or 6 figures, right? And them getting with a man. Do you feel that the woman should be.
We good. No, we good. We're good. That's that one. Yeah, we good.
Do you feel that the woman should be? Let's retract. Can a relationship work, right? As a man being the head when a woman has a 6-figure job,
when she's the breadwinner. Breadwinner or equal or what?
Let's just say equally could be possibly the breadwinner.
Okay.
Right? How do you see that relationship working? Like take me through it from your standpoint, right?
I'd like to divert to Kat.
Okay.
I don't have a lot to say, but I feel
because there's a lot of women in 2023 that have that
that's having some money.
That having some money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I don't really see a problem with it, because if she's making the money or whatever, right? Let's say she makes the money and he's a stay-at-home dad.
No. They both are making the same type of money. Let's go there first.
Here it is. Can a woman that makes 6 figures, six figures plus, could she be submissive?
Of course. But how much is the guy making? Right?
Does it matter?
She's a human being though, so I feel like it might be a problem at some point. I feel like she might not say it. She might be submissive, but at one point, she might have a problem with it. Like,
I say, why though? If he's giving you what you need, is money the ruling factor? Okay,
well, it could be.
Okay,
it could be. I've encountered certain women who are 6-figure earners, and they would prefer a man who didn't have anything going on, but it's so they can be in the power seat in the situation. You see what I'm saying? So, I recently saw a woman who said that she has enough money to totally take care of a man, so he can focus on what he wants to focus on. I've heard somebody else say that, but I'd be skeptical about that.
Absolutely,
I would never put myself in that position. But again, well, in that totally but if it's equal, or we're in the same neighborhood as far as take home, in the end of the year take home. I mean, I don't see the problem in her ability to submit there. Right. You could disagree. I'm just,
I think Kat feels like if she makes more money, period, than a man,
is that how you feel?
Then you have the final say so and shit.
Why ain't that?
It's not. That's not how I feel. I just feel like, let's be real. If they get into a little argument or something, that's gonna be brought up. If she's been like that, if they were married or not married, or they were just living in the house together and they just been together for years or whatever, a couple of years. And, it just happens to be a little argument. It's always going to be, how women are. They're very
vindictive,
petty, spiteful.
Yes, all that.
Emotional.
Oh, yeah.
Emotional.
So it's something that can be brought up because she knows there's going to be wanting the argument or whatever. But I'm just saying, I don't think it's ever going to be enough for a woman if she, because I can understand what you're saying, but at the same time, like, she's always gonna complain to her girlfriends, her mom.
This nigga ain't making no money.
I think that's whack. I think that's bullshit.
Why is it whack?
I'm gonna tell you why.
No, hold on. We talked about this last night, me and Isaiah. Right?
Okay, cool.
We're talking about the historians, the anthropologists, the scientists. They've been studying women and men and their interactions from the beginning of time, as long as they can, bones and fossils and meeting, encountering different cultures of people all over the world. And there's one thing that is very consistent about women, and that's called hypergamy, right? That's women seeking to date and or marry or just forge relationships in general with men in a higher social economic status than they are in. That's just what's always happened since the beginning of time. So naturally, and they're saying now this is a natural thing that's in women.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Right?
Okay. They're looking for somebody who makes more money than them.
So does that discredit the man who gives them everything emotionally, spiritually, and is making some money, but just maybe not able to possibly go on 10 trips a year like she is? Yeah. Well, so what happens to that guy?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Let's ask Kat.
That's real.
But that's what you look at. You look at your standards first before you even enter a relationship. So if that's going on, and you knew how she moved or how he moved, that should be something that should be discussed before they even start living together. But or if it happened, what are you saying? It happened? Wow.
No, I'm just talking about in general. Like, can a woman, from a man's perspective, because when a man thinks about a woman being submissive, I don't think a woman really understands that.
What do you? So explain it.
Break it down.
Well, to me, right, a woman being submissive is letting me lead. Not saying that.
What does that look like, though? What does letting you lead look like?
So, okay, so if I want to financially, right, if I want to start up a business, right, and let's just say I want to, talk to my wife about it. I've already made up my mind to do this business, but I want to include you because you know what? Maybe you're going to give me a little piece of an element that maybe I'm missing, which I'm looking for, right? Because you're my help, right? And then on top of that, there might be some need in the business that you might be able to fulfill full on, okay? But at the same time, what I'm really looking for is, baby, you got this. We can do this. Let's make it work. If it makes sense financially, right? I'm not saying I'm just going to start up a business. I ain't got nothing going on and then, let's just do it. But I'm looking for an emotional support, some backing as far as just moral support. No? Yes?
My fault.
I
just saw something insane on Instagram.
Okay.
Wow. My thing is, go ahead, Kat.
Damn.
She didn't see that was a no look.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Kat. Let's hear from the woman first.
Emotional support. There's nothing wrong with a woman giving emotional support. But when a woman gives emotional support, they're always gonna say how they feel about the situation. If somebody comes to me about a job or something like a business they want to start, it depends on, okay, if I know your financial situation, right, and I know my financial situation, and I'm giving you, like, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm giving you an advice, it's up to you to still, I'm not going to tell my man what he should do or what he shouldn't do. But I'm going to give you that advice on how I feel about the situation, but it's still up to you if you want to do it.
I think that's great.
I ain't done.
Okay.
There you go.
If it goes through, I'm going to congratulate you. But if it doesn't go through, and I told you from the beginning.
I told you so.
So,
listen, that's a chance you take, though, right?
Yeah.
And I get it.
And if that consistently begins to happen, now you're doing yourself a disservice in what your expectations. Now you're complaining about, oh, she ain't doing this, she ain't doing that. But look at what you've shown her serially that you're not dependable.
I agree.
So now
consistently, the key word is consistently.
Consistently. So now you have. I'm not comfortable. I don't trust.
Which is a whole nother.
I don't trust being able to submit to you because you're making the wrong moves. So now I can't trust that you have the best interest of everybody in mind because something is clouding you. So now I got to make my own moves. I got to do things that are contrary. I got to kind of be on my own program. That happens a lot.
Which is a bad situation to be in.
Horrible situation.
It's a horrible situation. Now your woman's going to talk to you any type of way.
And I have an example.
Oh, let's hear it.
You ever called your man a bitch?
Yeah.
Yes,
sure.
you have.
Bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga. You called him that.
Yeah.
But
damn.
You're the bitch ass.
Probably when I was mad. I don't mean it.
I mean, that's the only time it ever happens.
Bitch-ass.
I mean,
he was not a bitch ass nigga. Let's just make it clear. He's a great man.
But it was on Instagram that I saw. It was a lady. I don't know if this is real or just for Instagram. But he was trying to surprise her and showed her a new house. And, she was looking like, okay, how did you pay for this house? He basically, I think they had a joint account together, and he bought the house without asking her. Her money's involved.
It's a movie, right?
It's not a movie.
I heard a woman say that a woman should, no matter what, under any circumstance, she should always be financially stable on her own. That's problematic.
No, it's here's why it's problematic, but it's not. I'll explain. It's somewhat of a problematic mentality, but it's because of the reality of the way the world is right now. A woman shouldn't have to, but because of the way shit is, what else is she gonna do? She's almost setting herself up for failure. So it's just like you got a lot of dudes, on YouTube and stuff in the manosphere that's like talking this, oh, you bitches don't be getting married, you don't have a man because you've been focused on your career. But it's like, I mean, I got out of college or high school and, it wasn't a nigga there to marry me. So I have to like live my life and become an adult.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to try to like support myself. You know what I'm saying? So everything is out of whack to where, I mean, she's damned if she do, damned if she don't. Because a lot of girls done went and waited around or done got with a dude in their early 20s, and then by the time they're in their late 20s now, it's over with, and she's got to start a fucking life over from scratch, from zero. So is it more sensible for her to kind of get herself together and be independent and straight on her own and then find a man? I mean, it does make more sense in the world we presently live in, for sure.
Absolutely.
Because these niggas ain't trying to get married. You see what I'm saying? Everybody is trying to do like, and I talked about this when I was like, it's like we're back in high school. Like, what's the go-to diss for another guy? Oh, you don't get no bitches, my nigga. You don't get no pussy. Like, that's it. So that mentality is etched in a nigga's mind where only thing a nigga think about is how do I get more pussy?
Moving on to the next.
I need to get more pussy. How do I obtain more? And instead of, building a relationship, a family. Like I said, when I went to white school for 3 years. If I go look up all the girls I went to school with, they're all married right now. Yeah. They've been married, all of them, mid-20s. They was all married. You see what I'm saying? We ain't thinking of moving like that. So, is it problematic? You could say that, but what else you gonna do? Wait around?
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's
a good point.
What you think?
I like being independent.
You like being
I would like to be
independent?
independent before. I would like to be independent before meeting somebody, anyways. Because I say this. If a woman is stable and she meets a dude, that does not necessarily mean that she's going to be the breadwinner. They can also still work it out together. Like, if a woman has her house, she can still rent it out. She can still rent it out, and you both make money, and she can still move it. It's just...
That's a good point. Especially nowadays.
Yeah, it's just, who are you working together with? Are y'all on the same, mindset? Are you able to learn from one another? Like, so, I don't know.
Okay.
It just depends on who you see or who you meet.
Who you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Because I mean.
Because even a girl that's not all the way together, I don't know, a dude can like help her out. You know what I'm saying? And there's some women that after they finish getting help, they're still not, their mindset is still like not there, and they still are not wife material. Are you still supposed to like, what are you supposed to do then? Like, stay with them, you can move on to the next girl.
What's wife material? I want to ask her that.
Wife material?
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
What do you think?
No, I need to know. You said it. So what do you think?
Oh my. This is the question after the question 21?
Okay. This light is really killing me with this off and on shit. Go ahead.
We in a club. It's going on now.
I know, it's a strobe.
Wife material. Definitely submissive.
It all ties in together.
Drop a bomb on that.
Definitely submissive.
And that's number one?
I think that's
what.
it.
Hold on. What does submissive look like to you?
What you say? What do you mean? Don't do that. Don't
your definition.
My definition?
That's what she's saying. Whatever you said, that's what it is.
But maybe that's just something I like.
But that's true.
Exactly.
But she's got a point though, because if a girl is submissive, then everything else falls together. It's subsequent.
It's too easy. I gotta.
Let's get more. Let's do more.
Yeah, I need more.
Let's do more.
I need more. Yeah, I mean, because you know what, there may be some women out there that are listening. Because listen, we looked at the emails.
Or it can,
we have a strong female demographic.
There might be some women out there that don't know how to be submissive.
Or it can be some women out there that can be okay. So like, you know how you're asking me now, what is a wife material, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go out on a date and you talking to a female, right, and she asks you what are the qualities that you want to see in a woman, you start breaking it down to her. She start acting like it. You start falling in love. Y'all get married.
She start acting like it.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna to a normal regular nigga, yes, but to a nigga who's on his shit, he's gonna actually start challenging those thoughts from the beginning.
Okay, so number one. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be vague and ambiguous about what I'm looking for in a woman. I'm not, listen.
You don't got to divulge everything.
No, listen. When we were in high school, we figured something out, right, about women. You let them talk long enough, they'll tell you everything. Then you could just play it against them. Okay, cool. Because women y'all love to run your damn mouth, right? Cool. So yeah, you're right. But you're right.
That's
but you're right. Unless you're like, upper echelon type of nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like myself. So anyway, we figured that out. So I already know I'm just vague and ambiguous, and I like to see, how you're going to move and how you're going to operate without me having to tell you before, the situation advances. I love doing that. So something happened recently, all right? I'm going to speak in very ambiguous terms.
Yeah.
Something happened recently. I've kind of been dealing with a situation, and everything's been pretty good. It's been great. And I told, and I didn't tell anybody this, but this night I told him after. This night I said, I'm gonna start some bullshit tonight. I'm going to start some bullshit tonight because I gotta put this to the test.
Mind you, that was his plan before we got into this place.
Before we got to the place,
he knew what he was gonna do.
I didn't tell nobody.
He didn't know how it was gonna happen.
But I had a plan.
You had a plan?
Yes. My plan was quickly derailed. She derailed my plan so fast. I said, damn, I can't do this now. Everything's too cool. But God made it work. God presented another opportunity for me. And oh my God, I seized the fuck out of this opportunity. I really wanted to even do it worse than I did. But I was a little reserved. I just kept calm. I really put this thing to the test. Like, that's some bullshit, my nigga. Like, I was talking that shit to her. And the reaction was good. The reaction was like, oh, okay, all right, whatever. So I put the fire to it.
Yeah.
It's still good. That's good. But that's kind of what you don't want her to you don't want to give her, tell her who you want her to be. See who she is. And then if you like her for who she is, then we can move forward.
Bro, I'm laughing because it's like I know exactly what you're talking about, and it's like you're telling yourself, like, damn, I'm in control of this shit. I got it right where I want it. And I'm laughing the whole time in my head. What is she going to do next? Okay. Like, that's how it really go. Like, I know, bro, it's funny. Yeah. It's funny to me. But
funny. It was good, though.
No, absolutely.
It made me, it continues my optimism about, the overall situation.
Absolutely.
And there's other things also that were said and are continually being said that's like, all right, well, that's cool. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do that because, like she said, you fuck around, you give her, you tell her you give her the cheat code, she's just gonna use it, and then now you're stuck in a horrible situation because that's not who she ever was, and that ain't cool. Who wants to be there? Is my question.
I think the majority of women in these days
are fake. I'm sorry.
They're just not wife material right now.
Here's the thing though, like you said, and when we were talking about me and Isaiah was. It's just fucked up out. It's all bad. Like, the niggas ain't shit, the bitches ain't shit. Like, everybody's really just trying to navigate and find like one of the diamonds in the fucking dirt. Like, what? Where's the diamond? Where's the diamond in the dirt here? Because it's slim pickings across the board. Because the stuff I'm like the type of the horror stories I'm hearing from everybody, from men and women, it's like. Damn, like that's what is going on out here? Jesus Christ. And I'm talking about a third wife? Jesus Christ.
So, I forgot what pimp. He really is a pimp, and you might have seen it. He said, fuck with the girl that likes you, not with the girl that you think is the prettiest.
Well, that's a pimp thing. Another pimp is I like the girl. I like girls that like me. But here's the problem.
Okay.
That's a problem still too.
Is it? Because you got to wake up to that, right?
Just because she like you don't mean it's.
She still might be toxic.
It doesn't mean it's mutual. That's
a bigger message though. The message to me,
I disagree with
the bigger message is, you know what? Maybe you're not doing your due diligence of finding that person who really fits your needs. Maybe you need to do a better job of breaking down your women to the point to where you'll get to know them a little bit better, as opposed to going off first looks, which is okay, she's beautiful, boom, I'm gonna go with that, and then you know what, because of that I'm gonna revolve everything around that. Now you try to make everything okay just to compliment that one thing.
No, you can't do that. No, niggas do that.
You can't
do that.
Okay.
You can't do that because there's let's just be real. Yes, she's good looking, but there's a lot of those.
But there's a lot of niggas who do it.
Well, because they never had bitches like that before.
Okay,
that's a problem, right? when you just be dealing with women that are attractive to you, then you're not holding on like you're the baby on the titty to the one that is. Because I'm not. Why would I fuck with a girl that's not attractive? Not like very attractive to me. That don't. What sense would that make? Right. So, but niggas don't be doing that. They be settling for bullshit, and then they get around a girl that they really think is attractive, or they feel like it's gonna make them look like some type of way if they standing next to her. So then they are really going the extra mile because they feel like they can't get a bitch that's this caliber again. You know what I'm saying? That really be that motivation. So you definitely can't.
Exists.
You definitely can't go through life thinking like that.
Yeah.
That's nuts for real. You see what I'm saying? So, but you do gotta think outside of the box sometimes. Right, but you don't want to compromise standards, because even the situation I was just referring to, I probably wouldn't have pursued that normally, It was kind of on her initially, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, cool. Not that she's unattractive or anything like that. I probably just wouldn't have realistically pursued her normally, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so yeah, you do got to kind of sometimes definitely step outside of the box, for sure.
Because as a man, right, we've all thought about this time and time again, like, damn, I know a girl from around the way or someone I knew. This is how I kind of came to the conclusion that this is why a lot of people always go back home to their childhood friends because it's something familiar, something that they're used to, something that they, it was pure, it was fun. This was my friend, and they always end up finding something back home.
What do you mean? Elaborate.
So
like finding a girl back home?
Yeah, like dealing with a girl,
someone
someone you used to know?
Someone that you used to know, someone that you're familiar with. Like they always end up kind of like going back.
I ain't never really did that.
I'm not saying you, but there's a lot of people that do that.
I gotta think about that. I don't
you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know.
Because we come from the same spot. We grew up.
There's a familiarity.
There's a familiar. I can't even say it.
Familiarity.
I've been drinking.
I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
Yeah, pardon me. But there's there's some type of similarity right there, and that right there alone is comfortable. It feels safe. It feels responsible. The values are there. She thinks like me, or he thinks like me. We do the same thing.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for a lot of people, that's
Is that how you
great.
feel? You want a guy like that?
No, he's saying like you go back to something that you know because you're comfortable. It's like your comfort zone.
Like, I thought about it before.
Dating now is just like, it's scary because I just never know what's going to pop up in your life, your storyline.
Your storyline.
I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
don't
know
know
what you're saying. I know.
So,
Case
a lot
in
of
point.
people are, not what they say they are. Like,
case in point. I
don't want to say it.
You mean what?
With that situation?
What about it?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Case in point.
A part of me, back on Oceanside. I'm not gonna say any names.
Oh, that situation.
A part of you
was like,
because I told you before, like, I ain't never really dealt with
no girl back home.
no girl back home. So that's a person that I normally wouldn't really go for.
But you tried it.
But she come back from where I come from.
Yeah,
I not understand it. If nobody else does, I understand.
She knows people that you know.
And she knows people I knew. You know what I'm saying? So like that could have been organic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
that's the way I was thinking.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
That wasn't a bad thought,
It wasn't a bad thought.
But you don't remember what 50 said about Vivica Fox?
What'd he say?
He said when I was with Vivica, I thought I was onto something.
Oh shit.
Couple months later, it was nothing.
Yeah.
That happens. But you try it.
You try it.
Me? Probably one time. One of my first girlfriend.
You see that? Yeah.
Spun the block. Over the years, I've spun the block. You know what I mean? Which is, it's cool. There's something that's like, it's like an unwritten connection her and I have throughout all of eternity. You know what I'm saying?
For all eternity.
I remember I went to the grocery store. I got her a damn 25 cent. I'm like 7 years old. I got her a ring, 25 cent ring.
You're always gonna remember that.
So she kept that till she was in high school.
You see that?
Straight up and down. So yeah, that light is. Give me that light, matter of fact. I'm done with it. No, this one right here. That's one that keep going out.
This one?
No, you just gotta hand it to me. You good? It wasn't connecting. This is really. I don't know what this. Oh, it's overheating. That's the problem. Okay, that's the problem. All right, we'll turn it off. It's fine.
Okay.
Boom. So yeah, I can see that, but like I really just don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not all off into it or anything like that. But I can understand somebody want to do that.
Okay.
You know, or a Haitian girl. I got a comfort with a girl that's Haitian for sure.
Okay.
It's like a cultural. What's that about?
No. My throat was literally.
Look, it's like a cultural. There's like a cultural.
You know what's crazy?
Because Haitian girl can understand me very.
The first time I moved to New York, this was in college. I had a Haitian friend. He told me, and this is the reason why I never fuck with a Haitian girl. He said, "Yo, do not fuck with a Haitian girl."
They're gonna tell the girls the same thing about us.
I never knew. I never heard of the word Haitian. I never met a Haitian. At least I don't, because you know Oceanside. You know how it is.
She's got a Haitian friend.
I'm saying though, like coming from California, I didn't know what a Haitian was.
I was the only one. I knew like one or two others.
Right. There's not. It's blacks, whites, and Mexicans and Samoans.
That's it.
That's it in California. I mean, obviously there's more.
Asians.
And Asians, right?
In Cali?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
But when I moved to New York, I was in college. I had this little Haitian chick. She came on very, very strong. That's one thing I always remember. She came, but it was like, it wasn't bad. It was just something I wasn't used to. I guess when a Haitian woman loves a man or likes a man, she shows interest.
Haitians fall in love very quickly,
very fast. And he was like,
"We fall very fast."
And I never fuck with her because he was just telling me all different types of shit.
Like what?
Voodoo shit. Voodoo shit. I didn't know. I was green to it.
I believe it.
We believe. Listen,
my friend was. That's what she was. She was talking about that too, but she wasn't saying that they do voodoo on. You know, she was just talking about the voodoo shit. I mean, of course they do it in Africa too, but my family doesn't do that. I'm gonna say that right now.
Just like you said, they do in Africa. Some people like. Everybody doesn't do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? People do it.
I'm just thinking about pin dolls and
that's some real American shit.
He painted that picture of me. I'm like, I don't want to deal with no chick who's even thinking that way. Like, why? Like, is she thinking that way? Even like, I'm straight. I left her alone.
Let's go back to the relationship thing though. When you said take it back home or whatever. So when I was in 11th grade, right? I had a boyfriend. Of course, I was a virgin.
She had to throw that out.
Yeah.
So of course, you know, I never did anything with him up till today. Only kiss, that's it. But
how sweet.
He came to Vibes recently.
Oh,
right?
He came into work.
Huh?
He came into work.
No, he booked the table with me for his birthday.
See you at work.
He came to work.
So I was working it, right? And he goes, yeah, I'm trying to get an apartment or whatever. Do you want to move in with me? And I go, stop fucking playing with me. Because what are you talking about?
That's coming on strong.
That was a little bit too strong.
You know, it's too strong. For me. It's too strong.
Because we don't talk. You know what I'm saying? It's different if we was like.
There was something established and there was some rhythm
and he ended up not trying to put your business out there if you ever see this, but he ended up talking to, and we're still cool. He ended up talking to my sister's best friend.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like the type of person, like, I don't.
It's too close. It's too close to home.
I'm good. You feel me? I'm good. And you also talked to one of my friends, so it's just like, we don't have nothing to talk about. And you know, I kind of messed up too because I got mad at him and I did something with his friend. So it's like, ooh, let's just cut it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're just cool.
And he doesn't know, so at this point, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
We divulged.
Unpredictable.
It was
no, that was totally unpredictable. We didn't see this coming.
It wasn't on some, I immediately left him and went. No, it wasn't like that.
But
it
this
was like
happened.
on some like, I found out, I literally seen him with my sisters, but like, I'm like, huh? And then it was like, I kind of like.
So from there, it's like any of the loyalty that's out.
Yeah.
So now when your boy,
you ain't got nothing going.
Yeah, when your boy come, I'm not turning him down.
You know what I'm saying? I never really did anything with you. I never had sex with you, nothing.
Exactly.
Like, your heart is broken because of course you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I don't like even when he came booked the table. I guess he was expecting me to go home with him, and I'm just like. I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
I booked the table. Like that means you're going home.
I still have love for him.
That's a hell of an expectation, though.
I mean, it's an expectation that exists, though, because I
but just book the table, though. Like,
listen,
damn.
Listen,
Or asking me to move in is one hell of a step, my boy.
Yes.
Without no type of explanation or talking.
I'm preaching now, but back then, yes.
No, listen, I'm going to tell you like this.
Yeah.
Kat, I've given her the biggest tip she's ever gotten, correct?
Yes, sir.
I didn't think that meant now, so like you going home after this, right? That's to me, that's just insane to think.
Listen, for some,
how big was how much did he tip you?
Probably like 2.
Not even a third of what I did.
It don't even matter how much he tipped me. I'm saying, but him, I would not go home with him.
But
that's an ex for a reason.
Okay,
and what he did after that was what was, because it's always how. What do you do after when you leave a relationship? If you leave it in a bad way, you might as well just cut it loose. And then you're not talking to me about the situation. You're just popping up saying, "Oh, I'm about to get a house. You want to move it?" No. What are you talking about?
So y'all have been cool. Or whatever, just whatever.
I had to be cool with him because he ended up dating my sister. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was
around.
That
was the bigger person and was like, I'm not tripping. You bring her around. Mind you, I'm still hurt a little. You know what I'm saying? Like
that he moved this close.
Yeah, like you couldn't find no other fish in the sea. You had to find the
You
one
had to come that close. So my thing is,
crazy.
So how often do y'all talk?
We didn't really talk. Like when he even tried to say, because it's crazy because my sister, she travels a lot. So when he said he said something crazy to me when he was booking the table, whatever. He was like, something about let's get back together. Some he said that he's trying to get to know me. My sister literally was on a flight and she was like, "Why I just seen so and so?" And I was like, "For real?" And I started laughing on the phone. She was like, "Why are you laughing?" And I was like, "Cause he was just talking to me, talking about he wanted to do." She was like, just throw that out the window because he's with his ex right now on the flight.
That's correct. But he literally like, I want to move. Like, let's like, I'm getting an apartment, move in.
He's feeling himself.
No. I ain't gonna lie. Now listen, I'm a nigga that's really felt myself before in different times, right? But like a girl that I'm barely talking to that we had something back in high school 10 years ago. To think that I'm finna step to her like, move in. Whoa!
I think he was just talking shit.
He was trying to see. He was trying to see what the reaction was.
But if I had said yes,
he probably wouldn't have went through it.
He probably would have. Some bullshit would have came.
Honestly, like you could tell that was like a major flex because like nobody.
I'm getting an apartment. Move in.
Move in.
Bitch, penthouse suite.
Cut it out, man. You don't even mean that.
Oh my god, niggas is too much cap these days, man. That's crazy.
I'm not saying that. I don't care how much money I have or how much play. I'm not saying.
It's only one person that I probably go back with.
Your ex?
Out of all my exes.
Really?
Well, I have like.
I said your ex, but of course.
So.
Yeah.
Only one. Only one you let spin the block.
Only one.
How many people have you dated in the last 5 years?
Dated? I couldn't even tell you dating because it's like I don't know what the hell dating is now.
Did you go on a date?
I've been on a date.
How many people have
you been on a date with?
In 5 years.
No. I love the way you asked the question because it really came out of nowhere, and I'm like, that's a hell of a question.
You said 5 years?
5 years. I'm giving you some broad years.
Hold on, give me one.
It's on more than one hand, nigga. The way you be talking,
bro.
You said
5 years.
You said date.
Okay, what's a date? What's a date? What's a date?
A date is I'm going to eat or something or movies or a date.
Yeah.
Like you invited me out or it can still be a date even if your friends is there too.
How many dates have you been on in the last 5 years?
Give me a second. Let me count.
Let her figure it
out. You said different people are like different.
How many have you been
on? None. No, wait. In 5 years.
If you invite somebody out, that's a date.
That's a date. That's a good point. If you invite somebody out,
that's a date. If opposite sex, that's a date. I mean, if you want to do, I don't know if you do, but you know, I know opposite sex.
We wouldn't advise.
Well, since
that was months.
So wait a minute.
That was months ago.
I'm still currently right figuring some things out, so I'm not going to incriminate myself.
Oh,
well, I'm still figuring out. I'm just playing.
Hell no. Are you dating somebody now?
Am I dating? No. I mean, no, I'm not dating them, but I'm getting to know them.
What does that mean? It's a yes or no. You dating somebody?
We haven't done it. We haven't gone anywhere.
They haven't gone on a date.
He's busy.
So
I'm busy.
So it's talking.
We're just talking.
Is that what we call talking?
Kissy faces.
Okay.
On the phone.
So
kiss me through the phone.
Would you say that you're exclusive only to him right now? Meaning that you're not going to talk to anybody else? Damn. This is what we dealing with in 2023.
We have not done anything.
I got you. I'm just.
So me dating.
But do you like him?
My mom says dating is dating different people, like talking to different people. That's what my mom thinks dating is.
That's the wrong. Hold on. Do you like him?
Do I like him? Yes.
I mean, enough to talk. She must like him. She talking to him,
He's
right?
Jamaican. He's
from
Jamaican. New York.
So, but here's my thing. Here's the thing, though. Is she you saying she's wrong?
I'm not talking to anybody for real, but he's the person that I'm actually texting. The other person does not count.
You know what?
You know why?
Why?
They're overseas.
Africa?
No, he plays basketball.
Okay. Overseas?
In NBA?
Somewhere, yeah.
No, he's in one of the, he's like in Turkey.
I don't know exactly
Turkey
where he
or
is.
somewhere.
He said Georgia.
Georgia.
Yeah, that's Russia.
I don't know where that's.
It's next to Russia.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, he kept saying they give him banana or something. There's something that they like out there or some shit. I don't know.
Okay.
But I haven't seen him.
I don't think she's wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I don't think you're wrong for dating other guys or talking to other guys.
No, listen, the question is not wrong. What I actually want to ask you is,
go ahead.
When you first start talking to a girl, do you expect her to only be talking to you?
No.
Do you expect it? Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, never did. No.
Okay.
Just like I know they ain't only talking to me.
It depends on how much I liked you though too. And I haven't liked that many girls.
Nah, I like you. So you gotta stop.
And I haven't liked a lot of girls like that.
I will say this though. I don't care if it's the first you or whatever it's time that we was dating and somebody text your phone, don't do it in front of me.
Yeah.
Out of respect.
Yeah, you said
know what I'm saying?
That's
just like
thing.
I wouldn't call somebody in front of it like that.
That's common sense. Well,
that's common sense,
not.
but I did it before.
Listen,
you talking about what she don't like.
No, listen.
I got caught. I learned my lesson.
She learned her lesson and she doesn't repeat that behavior. But
I'm not gonna do it.
I've texted girls in front of my wives before, out with my wives, and they really don't like that. Mm-hmm. That's when they collaborated.
It's like, this is my time.
She said, nigga, she texted on what? Yeah, I seen the girl name. Matter of fact, look this bitch up. They looked it up. Oh, it's this bitch. This the bitch you but you all right. Look, you know you right. You know
I ain't gonna tell you.
I won't do that anymore. But I most certainly.
Yeah, mine was horrible.
I can't tell you
doing
that I
plenty of
do it
texting
again because
mine
when I did it, I felt excellent.
I felt bad.
All right,
I
told you about that experience.
Hold up, but that's totally.
I'm just saying I felt good. I did it.
But that's different.
It's different. It is
that's
different.
Totally
it's like fuck you.
Yeah, that was like a fuck you, and it was a warranted fuck you.
It was.
That's why it's different. But just in general, you're enjoying your time. Like if I'm seeing, somebody I'm talking to text me while I'm with, one of my wives, whatever. I'm gonna look. All right, I'll get back to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because somebody I'm talking to, they've called me a couple times when I'm with my wife, and then I had to call them back, and which I haven't like had to spell out, but as soon as I get on the phone, the call back should be like, "Oh, you're at home," like she knew why I didn't pick up. You know what I'm saying? I called and I had to hurry up and call her back. She kind of put that together.
Yeah, I was literally we was watching TV, and like.
Nigga called you.
I had my phone, and I'm not thinking nothing of it because I'm like, we're very open, so I didn't think he was gonna look at me texting somebody else while we were watching TV. But the whole time he wasn't even looking at the TV; he was looking at my phone because he said everything word for word, like later. And I was just like, because I woke up and he was staring at me like while I was waking up, and he was like, "So this is what da 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 da," and I'm like, "Huh?" You just waking up, so your brain not all the way together.
Oh no! I've gone through it.
He cut you off, guard.
No. I've gone through that. Like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
How did you know that?
What are you talking about, man? Like, do you still expect like, do you want to look through his phone?
I don't want to look through his phone, but if you leave it, it's only right.
No, it ain't no fucking only right.
No, fuck that. My phone ain't no lock.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You're going to find what you want to find.
Go in that motherfucker if you want to.
Right. You're going to find exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah. You're going to find more than you bargained for.
Yeah, that's right.
Probably.
Find her too.
Find her. Call. Listen, but that's the type of stuff too, like, you gotta, man, brothers out there, you gotta keep that girl. You gotta keep that girl in a certain pocket because I'm not like, you're not finna be stalking nobody I'm talking to. None of that, because going back to that situation we referenced earlier, you know, because I put some particular jeans on before I left the house. And, you know, my wife was like, you going to see such and such, huh? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, she had said something funny. So I repeated it to the girl. And she was like, did she know about me? And I'm like, yeah. And then, you know, she was like, well, I ain't trying to get something. I'm like, no, like, mine, I ain't finna stalk you or none of that weird shit. Like, that's not going on. You know, but the average brother, you know, your girl was probably all on a fake page, all in the girl's story views and shit. That shit's not cute, bro. That's not cool. You gotta keep that shit together.
To me.
Oh, how long ago?
Like I would say around.
He wanted to know the timeline.
Okay, back then. That's it. You was getting active in the past. How many girls have you dated in the last 5 years? We ain't forget that. Do we get an answer from you?
Yeah.
How many?
No, you didn't. You didn't say shit.
Because technically, you said date.
No, technically, I haven't brought a girl out on a date.
Bro,
well, that's what I'm saying. People don't even do that anymore.
When we went to
that.
our job, that's what. No, people don't do it like that. So it's so refreshing when you can do it. I done been to the movies, out to eat. I done had different situations.
Shit.
Yeah, okay, so
bitches to the club too.
I had a bad experience when I went to the movies.
You know what? You're right. Shit.
You told us about it.
Yeah, and I haven't been to the movies ever since.
You know what's crazy,
Oh,
bro?
except for I did just go to the movies.
I owe that girl an explanation, bro.
You do,
I
and
do.
and I'll be honest with you.
I'm not.
And you're I'm going to tell you that I thought you're a piece of garbage for how you treated that girl.
I think I'm a piece of garbage.
He's a piece of trash for what he did to that young lady.
I didn't do nothing crazy, but I think
Did you learn from it though?
I did.
That's all that matters.
Then the only way I'm gonna feel better about it is when I talk to her again. I haven't.
Then don't.
You know what? She left me a message. She said, I don't even want to repeat it because it's not even bad, but it's just so fucking self-wounded, like it's self-inflicting.
Listen.
It hurt my soul.
Listen, let me tell you something.
It hurt my fucking soul.
I'm on the phone with a friend of ours, a brother of ours, and you know, he had gotten into it with this girl. And it's crazy because she sent him a long ass message and he never responded to it.
I didn't do it either.
So look. So he's looking at the message. This is like weeks later.
Yeah, of course.
He looks at it because he's thinking about it. He's thinking about hitting her up and he doesn't. While he's looking at it, she hearts it. She likes it. While he's looking at it, he's like,
and he's seen it.
Like, how the fuck, this was weeks ago, how do you like it to refresh my memory that you sent this while I'm already looking at it?
Was it Instagram or?
It was on Messenger, however your iPhones work, I don't know.
Well, hopefully it didn't say red.
And she, once he got on the phone with her, she was talking this, I'm supposed to be with you, I know I'm supposed to be with you, stuff.
That's crazy.
Listen, I just, you threw me a curveball. I'm going to blame you. You threw me a curveball, and I got engulfed into that.
Watch me bust him.
Go ahead.
I threw you a curveball?
You did.
You're monogamous, bro. That's all. You're just monogamous.
Wow.
Because
I'm not gonna go on here. Listen.
No, because nobody can throw me a curve. Nobody can throw me a curveball.
This is a
nobody
moment,
can throw me a
This is a moment
curveball.
where everybody will expect. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do.
I'm not gonna freak out. Oh man.
Right. I'm not gonna do what everybody expects me to do.
That's right.
I'm not saying that I'm not for monogamy. All I'm saying is that you threw me a curveball and I got highly interested in that.
Okay, so
that's all I'm saying.
Now listen.
Yeah.
I'm highly interested. Let's just say I'm highly interested in, let's just say one person, right? One person.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean I'm going to, divest from any other person I have interest in.
The difference I feel between me and you when it comes to that is I don't even want to play around with it.
Okay.
I'm just not. Like, if I don't see me, like, really kind of hanging with you on a level, like, just even hanging out, I'm just going to stop.
What do you mean? I don't understand what that means. I don't understand.
Saying,
I hang out.
I'm saying, like, I don't even want to, like, I hate this, my people. I'm not saying that we're not friends, but, like, I don't need to. I don't want to be around you. I don't care. Like, let me just move on. You don't need to
I don't want to be friends with everybody for sure now.
Right.
For sure
so
now.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just gonna move on to the next.
You with no explanation?
Now that's a bad flaw that I have because I could be missing out on certain things.
Yeah, that could have been. I think she was good. I think that girl might have been good for you.
She was great.
Okay, she was great. That don't mean, yeah, but just because she's great, that don't mean that you got to do it.
You know what
though.
I'm saying? But when I looked at the comps and I start seeing shit in the morning, I was just like, you know what? Okay.
In the morning, what you see in the morning?
Huh?
What did you see in the morning?
I saw her in the morning.
What she looked like?
Not how she looked like in the night. No, I'm playing.
No. It's midday because we went to brunch.
Little brunch thing.
You said morning. That's why I got confused. My bad.
I'm gonna say something.
Because I'm just being.
I stayed up all night. Literally all night.
Yeah.
Literally all night.
On some me shit.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't go to sleep. As a matter of fact, it was after, but in my eyes during the Feast of Tabernacles.
Oh yeah. I remember.
That night I went home and I slept in my tent.
That's a different story. It's a great fucking story.
It's a great story. Yeah, I went to brunch and you're just looking at. I just like, you know what? Nah, like this ain't me. This ain't what I'm used to.
Yeah,
I think what happened was the liquor kind of drained out.
No, it wasn't.
I'm just playing.
It wasn't liquor. I've been talking.
No, like, yeah. but yeah, you're gonna go through that. I've had that moment many times.
Yes.
Where it's like, go.
But fuck
shoot.
you.
No.
On the monogamy shit.
You're a monogamous. Okay. Shoot it, Cat. I need it. We need it. We need this content. You don't want to do it? Are you sure?
Okay.
We talked about this.
There we go. Go ahead. Let her do it. Let her spit it out.
Because it really is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all been in a situation where your friend, you're talking to somebody, and then you find out that your friend was talking to them too?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it was because I
why though? Yeah. What are you asking that?
Because it's a girl that I know, and it's like every
nigga,
every dude that I attempt to talk to, she's there.
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
It
doesn't matter.
Yeah, don't let that deter you. Because my thing. Do y'all look similar or anything?
No, but we're both goofy. Like, like our personalities stand out.
Maybe y'all attract the same guys.
Like that, yeah, and it's Atlanta, so it's like
that's never happened to me.
No, I'm gonna put it to you like this. There's certain guys I know, guys even I'm close with, who we have very similar tastes in women. So that's happened. That's happened. But
and I'm sorry, I didn't
go
mean
ahead.
to cut you off.
You good.
But it was one particular dude, right? He was like, he basically was trying to explain to me why. He was saying that the girls he's technically not the one talking to the females, that they're in his face, right?
Yeah,
he goes to call them
good deflection.
He goes to call them lame. He's like, I'm not really talking to these lame ass girls, like,
or
whatever.
Okay.
So I'm like, huh? But I turn around, like, I go out not all the time, but I pop out. So
yeah.
At one time I popped out. He was literally the one in the girl's face buying her flowers, and I'm just looking like,
Like
but
in the club
but look,
oh my
like he tried to downplay them and tell you, I ain't talking to the lame man girl, but he the lame and all that face. Come on, that's crazy. But like in the Israelite community,
very small.
We're dealing with not the largest community, and especially on the women, there's a lot more men involved than women. So I've certainly find myself like, somebody got to her first. Oh, bro got to her. Like, bro, always get to him first. You know what I'm saying? Like, because when certain girls come in the community, we all know about it. Niggas, and it's a race. There's a race.
Not a fucking race.
Who's going to
it's
get
the rat race?
No,
it's a great move.
It's the race. It's like, see, but nigga know me, I'll be like, man, I can't be the first thirsty nigga, bro. I can't be him.
Hell no.
So I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
But if you wait, sometime, man, she'll be married. Nigga, you turn around, nigga, she house is such and such, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that happens like,
fuck it.
And some of these girls, and this is the thing that be pissing me off, is one girl in particular, we kind of talked, but I don't know. She talked to somebody I'm close with. But, she was dealing with courting, which is just the Israelite dating is all it is, with somebody. And she called me and she was like, man, like, I really don't want to fuck with this nigga. Like, I kind of feel like this situation is forced. I said, okay, well then just stop. Just don't talk to him. It's that simple. And I said, you probably really need to take about 6 months focusing on your motherfucking self. You turn around about 30 days, she's married to somebody else now. I just like the shit like that made me like, I'm I'm so I'm getting about sick and tired of people coming to me for advice, me giving them amazing direction in their life, and then them not giving a fuck about it, trampling, casting my pearls to swine. All right, where they just step on my pearl, they trample my pearls, and they go do some bullshit anyway, and then they coming back 6 months, a year later, going, damn, I should have listened. No, I know that's why I told you, idiot. I thought you knew when you came to me. You should have listened to me in the first place. Not that I know every goddamn thing, but I'm pretty good, right? I'm pretty fucking good. So yeah, that's crazy. You know, Kat's good. Kat's good. If she called me, she's good, right? I'll give her that. She called she asked me for some advice. She's gonna fucking take it. I'm telling you. Everybody's not like that though, and it's frustrating at times. Why are you putting yourself there? But yeah, within the Israelite community, if you're hung up about somebody talk to her that you know, and you're trying to get active here, you gonna have to get past it because this world is too small.
Okay, that was leading to my next question. So usually when I feel like that's happening, I don't say anything to the girl.
Do you feel
I
like
have to?
No. Why? Okay. I mean,
because I don't want it to be a problem because I actually like the girl. You know?
Oh, okay.
Not like as in.
No, but you're afraid like you don't want to have this issue.
I don't overdo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person. So it's like I just let it ride. But you know,
how close are y'all?
We like talk every day now. Like we never used to talk, but we talk every day. But I don't tell her like who I'm dating, or it just happens to be the same dude.
Okay? How serious was their situation?
And I don't care. I don't care for the dude. I don't.
Oh, so you don't even care for the dude?
No, I'm just saying it's like it's always the same. Like whatever dude is trying to talk to me is always trying to talk to her.
Do you work with this girl? Okay.
That's a big
It's kind of hard to say. I think maybe one day you should maybe casually say like, why do we attract the same dude? Like almost kind of casually bring it up, and then y'all can kind of like it's weird. Like
because she's probably thinking the
same niggas like
us. Because I feel like now. Also, I'll listen to my mom too. But she was like, if I was dating somebody, right, and I actually liked them, not to bring them around my friends until I'm very sure about them.
Yeah.
I agree.
A lot of girls. I've heard that from a lot of girls because it's like, you got to be careful. There's the meme series going on right now about girls' night. Have you seen that?
Girls' night.
Girls' night. Girls' night.
No.
You haven't seen this meme cycle of girls' night? So the girls' night is like, when your friend want to bring her boyfriend to girls' night, and the girl's like, okay, is he about to fuck all of us? And then it just goes on a whole, like, people did all kind of memes under that theme, right? Guys are doing memes, me at girls' night, fucking all the friends, all the shit like. But like, you've got to be careful because if you're a girl, like girls are scandalous, and a lot of guys lack self-control, right? And then there's this. I'm gonna betray men right now, and
you always do.
I do it. It doesn't matter, but it's a secret. Yeah. We sometimes feel obligated to all pussy in our proximity. What do I mean? Your friends are always around. We're getting to a point where I feel like I deserve that. I should be able to. I should get that. So I'm doing things for her, and she can't never find a man, and she's always around. You know what? I think she about owe me some pussy too at this point, right? Not that we do it, but what I'm going to say is the thought most certainly crosses our minds.
Absolutely.
Right?
One way or another.
We're not going to act on it, typically.
Yeah. It's male ego.
Some scandalous people are definitely going to do it. But, you just got to be careful because, man, some of these girls want, what the other girl has, man. That's a thing. That's definitely a thing. So you got to be careful. Yeah, definitely don't bring nigga around until you're sure and everything is kind of really stable. And then even then, you don't want to do it all the time. You got to kind of separate. Sometimes you got to separate friend groups. You got to separate individuals, and not always integrate your circles.
Yeah, I love my friends, but this happened in college. Yeah.
Scandalous already.
I was. It was this dude I was into or whatever.
Mm.
Again, I told you I lost my virginity.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So, but me and him, I'm not gonna lie, me and him didn't do nothing until we left. Like until he left the school and I left the school, whatever. I should have never backtracked though. But we were talking, and we were just like, kind of like friendly to each other, whatever. And I had a homegirl that I thought, quote unquote, mind you, I was 18, 19 when I was in college, and she probably was like around 25. She's older.
Ooh, older.
But I'm not thinking about that. I'm like her little sister or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, yeah, she's predatory.
Yeah.
So, and she's bisexual. So
super predator.
Super
But
easy.
she never tried me or nothing. We was always cool. That was who got me. I used to smoke with her, everything like I used to do everything with her. So I used to tell her, this is why I never tell another girl who I like or whatever. It's because of her. So I'm telling her every day about this dude. Mind you, me and him sometimes we sleep in the same bed or we'll just go to sleep. So I'm telling her, like, I really like this dude and I wanted to go to the next level, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, I'm giving her details of everything that we're doing.
Telling her all your business.
Just a young pup.
So, a couple of weeks go by, a couple of months go by. Mind you, we're all hanging out. And he happens to pull me to the room. So he's like, I need to tell you something. So he was like, come to the room. So I go in the room and I'm sitting down. It was like water already coming out my eyes because I felt like I already knew what he was about to say. Because when you feel the vibe in the room, you just know like something already happened. So he goes, yeah, I need to tell you something and I need you not to freak out or get mad at me. Me and you still going to be like cool as fuck and da-da-da. And I'm like, what, you fucked my best friend? I said, that's exactly what I said. And he was like, yeah. He was like, damn, how did you know she told you? I was like, no. I said, I just felt that that's what you was about to tell me. At the time, she had a boyfriend. So she didn't want, he didn't want that to, like, leave the room. He's basically telling me, like, I'm telling you because, like, me and you are cool, and I don't want you to, like, find out through somebody else. That's what I'm telling you. So I'm like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but in my head at the moment, I didn't really give a fuck. So he said, don't say nothing. And I ended up saying something.
I think that went
because it was like, you can't tell me something like that. Y'all should have just kept it to yourselves at this point.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been forthcoming about that.
Yeah, y'all should have just kept me out the loop. You know what I'm saying? My mind is young. I don't know what to think. I'm like somebody that I trusted. I just felt really betrayed. Somebody that I really liked. So I was just like, I dragged her to the bistro. I was like, come here, and mind you, was like, I already told the whole crew what was going on. My homegirls, all that. So we all in the cafeteria or whatever. And I was like, did you? And it was so funny how it happened. Because I still laugh about it until today. I was like, did you fuck so-and-so? And she was like, no, I didn't fuck, no, da-da-da. And then she was like, I was like, I heard you cooked them breakfast. You cooked them chicken and da-da-da. Because he was telling me details too, so I'm saying it.
That nigga messy as hell for real.
She goes to getting mad and cussing at me, and we both arguing, so we didn't talk for months, and then I just kind of brushed it off.
Yeah.
And
that nigga messy though.
I begged.
He should have did that. All that kissing and telling, man, he got to turn that shit down. How do you feel about kissing and telling?
I feel like he told me because he felt like me and him, like we always used to talk. You know what I'm saying? So he probably was trying to tell me before she told me in case anything got out.
So he just wanted to tell.
He didn't just want to tell. He was trying to cover his ass. Is what she's saying? Yeah, because he had a feeling it was going to come out. But see,
that's still good though.
See,
right?
nah, damn that. You got to understand because I talked about the cousin thing. I done fucked around with that. That's what I was a young ass nigga, dumb nigga move. Realistically, you should know that if this girl been keeping quiet, she gonna keep quiet. She gonna take it to the grave. Let's both take it to the grave.
So don't tell her.
I feel like he told me for a reason. I don't know why he told me. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. Because when he told me, like I said, I had water in my eyes and I still tried to like smile and shit.
Oh, look at her. She tried to play it off.
I tried to play it off, but I still couldn't. That's why I still went back and said something to her or whatever. But up till now, I didn't see her at Encore. I didn't see her at Vibes. I'm not tripping like.